Alright, we should be good here. Let's see. What am I typing here? That's not what I want to do. Pop that open, pop that open, pop that open. Okay. Come on, over here. Let's see. Oh, I didn't open the game. That's kind of important to do. You know, you kind of want to open the game. That would, in fact, be something that is nice. Okay, that's good. That's good. Good, good, good. Swap this here. Hey, let's hope another monsoon doesn't happen while I'm sitting down on my desk. Literally 15 minutes ago, massive rainstorm. I'm just like, okay. And now it's omega hot. Well, not really hot, but muggy. You know the feels. It happens. Okay, let's see. Oh, I didn't do my message in Discord. That's what I didn't do. I was like, I know I'm forgetting something today. Grab this, grab that. Do this, put that there. Hello, copy paste. Would you like to cooperate here? Oh, I see what happened. It was not a copy paste failure. It was a failure to actually double click the box to highlight the thing. Okay, that's good. That's good. I believe we are good to swap to this, and we need to make these reappear. And of course the game doesn't get recognized. Every time I swap games, it just like doesn't recognize the game when I swap. It's just crazy. Because we have the dailies to do on these characters as always. We have the bossing to do on those characters, and these two characters, and this character. Everything else... Oh, I have to do my Sarens. Shit, I'm gonna have to find people for the Sarens. I didn't think about that. I guess I could solo it on some of the characters. Oh, I didn't think about the Sarens at all. That's awkward. Does she not drop stats anymore? I should probably drop stats eventually, but I wonder how long it takes. There's only like 2 items I care about from getting here, and I never get them. Okay. Oh, we have been slacking on the Mystic Frontier, haven't we? Oh god, this is gonna be bad. Use and... Oh, we're at 8. Nope, we're good. We're still good. Okay. Nice. Nothing. Blue pouch. Blue pouch? 18? 20. Alright, well, we'll take the blue pouch for 20. Well, that's not exactly what we're hoping for rolls later on. Right now it doesn't matter because we got 75 off that. Okay, 23 purple pouch, 24 purple pouch, 26 purple pouch. Alright, we're taking a purple pouch. Understood game. I understand the assignment given to me. Glowing, 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 action points. I guess we're taking action points here. We don't have to take action points because we have the bonus right now. Yeah, well, we take the 28 glowing pouch and we see. We did in fact get another clock. Oh god, clocks are being thrown at us. I think it's an abort mission type of style. Get out while we can. I know I don't need to reroll this because I'm pretty sure that's high enough, but why not? Cool. What do we hit? 127. Maybe I did need to reroll. Okay. Now the question is, if I max this out... Flame, yep. Because the thing is what I learned is that this character is the one with the coins because I used the coins on it, not thinking about it. I thought the coins were like account-wide, not character-wide. So once I lose this team from this event, this character's coins are useless. So the more missions I do and the more stuff I do to get it out of the way right now, use these points, the better it is for me because I need to just use them. So we're speed running some runs today. And we will not use the next coin sets on this character. 29, 29, huh? 28. I guess it doesn't really matter because we don't have the points needed for this. Either way, but we do it. Yep. Max, yep, use, go. Reduce time, yep, use, I don't care. LNAF, go. Purple pouch, nothing else, huh? Okay, purple pouch. Speed running, speed running, speed running. Blue pouch, or not blue, purple pouch, but blue. 25, 26. Hello, Smart, how ya doing? Pretty good, that's always good to hear. Some whapping. Nice. How far are you from leveling? You pretty close, or... What's the journey to 286, I think it was for you, right? And a break in between each 30 minutes? Yeah, see, that's how I come to realize that I like whapping in 30-minute sessions. It's weird. I don't like doing the 2-hour sessions back-to-back. I'm at 285, 78%. Nice. If you're wondering why I'm speedrunning a bunch of these missions right now, it's because I didn't realize these gold coins were per character when I used them. Okay, well, we'll be good with this, because then, yeah, okay, so tomorrow I can finish this off. I don't need to speedrun another one. I could have saved those. But whatever. Doesn't matter. I needed to reset. Well, I guess I'll reset in like a few hours. I guess I should make it so that this character is done its stuff. Oh, there's an Absol armor and some potions about to expire. Gotta use those for reset. And I've been added. Okay, to use the Mystic Frontier here, claim this, some Black Flames, another booster pack, and a Whisper Crystal. Oops, clicked the wrong inventory. Do we get anything useful? It's a Purple Serpent. That is useful, because that can be a 100% drop rate. Who do I want to give that to? But that's genuinely actually useful. That's kind of crazy. Okay, I want to go through all my characters right now to make sure I'm not losing anything else. I think I'm going to be using those level up potions on my Xenon to get it some level ups to try and get it to 250 through just potion use. Wow, a lot of things got deleted from my inventory there. That was scary to look at. Okay, let's see. You have anything deleting itself that's not in the bank already? Nope. Okay, bank stuff being deleted, that's fine. Also, I just saw Kiku's message because for some reason, the watch streak thing just updated now on my activity feed. So my activity feed's about 3 minutes late. Good to know. I missed an orange pouch because the game gave me nothing but ones on the initial rolls and rerolls. That's crazy unlucky. Yeah, Mystic Frontier can be a pain sometimes, where it just decides you just no. As simple as that, it just says no to you, and you're like, feels bad, man. Yay. Doesn't seem like anything's expiring here. That's relevant. Welcome, welcome, Nick. You think you have your 20th Burninator class picked out? Oh, yeah, sure, that's starting in a few days. What'd you end up picking, Nick? You roll 3 times in a row and you get 1s and 2s, and your reaction is, you live like this? Yeah, sometimes that do be the life of the RNG. I don't think anything else expired. Maybe some cubes down here expired? Nope. Grow selection potions. What level are Typhoon growth potions? 0 mainly for its Legion. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. 0 is a good class to level up. Typhoon Potion Maplestory. What level is this? $239 it goes up to. I guess we'll just use them on this character. There's like nothing else leveling up from those levels. Like, what else could I give it to? We ignore Lara because Lara is being hyper burned. I've decided this is my Challenger World character is going to be the Lara and not the Mercedes. I guess I could save the Typhoon Growth Potions, right? Because these aren't expiring till the 27th. Actually, I can just save these. Because I can use them on the Hyper Burn character. Now, these ones I have to use because, unfortunately, I didn't pick them at late enough, so they're not lasting until the 20th. Which it is what it is. Now I need to go use this Apps Armor. I believe we still need Apps Armor for the Cannoneer. I think we're not done here yet. The auto is 236 and Kana is 210. Yeah, it's both awkward spots because 236 to 250 or 260 through Monster Parks is a long time. I'm doing Mechanic because of the reasoning, like... That's a lot of stat points. Sorry, I just saw the 1,000 stat points that I haven't put in because I leveled from 200, or from level 1 to 210 without ever moving from this spot, pretty much. Which is crazy to think, but yeah. I only need the shoulders. Because I'm doing Mechanic because I just want the Legion block. Alright, that's full Absol gear for this character. Guess I can get started on the dailies now? I don't think there's anything else I need to worry about. There's quite a few good options, right? Like, at the end of the day, Mercedes is probably... Like, if you do not have a 260 or 250 Mercedes, I'd say this is your highest priority in the game. The Mercedes Legion block for the cooldown reduction is insane. It is one of the best value things. Like, it's probably the highest priority in the game. Because it just lets you get more abilities off in a boss fight. It's that hidden boost that you don't, like... You don't realize how powerful it is until you, like, actually pay attention to how many more cooldowns you get per boss because of it. That's probably the highest priority if you don't have this. For other things, not Cannoneer, but Mechanic is definitely up there. Mechanic for the buff duration. It's a good option. You guys did say the 0. That is XP. Then you have things like Shade, all the crit damage stuff, Kana, Hayato, all those classes have really good Legion effects, so like, you can pick from those. I think those are the like highest priority ones. Yeah, Mozwan, like, any of the remake classes and new classes usually have some pretty banger stuff, other than, like, Wild Hunt. Well, Wild Hunter is also a good Legion effect. It's another one of those, like, you don't think about it, but it's pretty good. Because you wouldn't think the 20% chance to do 12% extra damage is, like, that impactful, but it's actually pretty good. It's one of the better, like, Legion effects. I was trying to put these into this, and I didn't even have the menu open somehow. Goes on, Yato Shade are also high priority. Wild Hunters are really strong too. Yeah, there's tons of good Legion effects. And just Link skills. Some of those come combo together, being both of them good. The Zero, unfortunately, does not have that because the 0-1... I don't think I've ever seen somebody use this thing. Like, the defense ignored could be useful. But, like, there's better defense ignoring stuff. A lot of the melee classes have issues with buff durations, so that's why I think Mechanic is high priority. Mechanic's, again, one of those, like, hidden things that you don't, like... You just expect it to have it for all the calculations and stuff, so it's, like, really good. But holy, do people not like leveling mechanics. That's why I'm doing Mechanic, because I just want it on my account, so I'm done with it, you know? I don't need to think about him anymore. Unfortunately for me, I do think I enjoy playing Mechanic in some ways. But this is kind of cementing it that, I'm not going to do it. Oh, I should have taken out the familiar. Oh, whatever. We'll not get the earring we need. We get another reinforced, though. I'm not mad. I guess I'm not really mad about that. We do need those. It's basically a free 2 to 2.5 seconds on your AB link. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, any class that has... Like, if you're using AB link in any shape, way, or form, more buff duration is usually just beneficial. Because most of the time, for most people, the AB link isn't lasting long enough for its entire burst when you're missing the free buff duration sources. Eventually, it does become like you don't need it, right? Like, some people will drop stuff in their Legion for buff duration when they're bossing because they don't need that. But, like, for a lot of classes, it's just way nicer to have all that buff duration. Okay, claim that, claim this, claim that. Oops. Sorry, pressing Y to, like, initiate these. That's not how that works, right? Okay, so we have one more check-in to do here. We have the rest of these mobs to farm. This we can use on the next character. Okay, let's see. I don't want to do this. What was I going to do? Oh, I know what it was. Storage room. Where's my little snake? Over here, snake. You want at least 50 buff duration to match with Bring Restraint 5 down the road? Yeah, for most of my characters, when I'm actually in boss stuff. Okay, this character's apparently not at it. Why are you so low? What do I get buff duration for on the other characters? I'm pretty sure my buff duration on my Ren and Cadena is like in the 80%. I wonder what I'm missing. Alright. The big reveal. Will this purple familiar... Oops. Will our boy turn into something good? Nope. Dex and crit rate. Goodbye, snake. Oops. Actually, can I level up any of these familiars? Do I have winged owls here? Not that many. Wait, not even enough to do this, actually. Kiku with a fact check on the fact that ring restraint 5 is actually in fact 20 seconds and not 15. Isn't that ring restraint 4 is 15 seconds? And then it gets an additional 5 at 5. And then getting a rank 6 is 10% damage or something like that? I don't know. Oh, it's already equipped and that's why it's... Wait, well, I don't need the familiars out because we're going to Monster Park. Alright. Yeah, because the 15 seconds, like when you have a ring of strength 3, I believe it's just 10 seconds, and that's painful. Yeah, 50%, pretty easy to gain. 100%, you gotta do some stuff. What are all the natural sources of buff duration? I'm gonna Google that. All sources of buff duration Maplestory. Inner ability, Legion, Legion artifact, event stats, link skill, Sia, job skills, mechanic, Legion block, and empathy trait. How much does the empathy trait give for buff duration? 10%? Okay. So just by having Mech Legion and trait maxed, you have your 55% baseline. Then you have the Legion board itself that gives... I can't open it. I don't actually know how much it gives. Anybody know how much the Legion board actually gives when you max out buff duration? It's probably something like 20%. $40%? Oh, shit, okay. So then there you're at 95%. That's kind of crazy that it's 1% per block. I didn't realize how much buff duration you got from that thing. So then you would be missing... I guess combat orders might give you some varying amounts depending on your class. Because you might get some buff duration depending on your class. So that could be a hidden one too. There's the See a Link skill for 10%, but I feel like a lot of people don't use that one because either you need it or you don't need it. There's better options for pure damage. Kind of crazy how many, like, to think, right? If we go back like 5 years, 6 years, all of this stuff doesn't exist. Like, the amount of, not power creep, well, I guess, yeah, it is power creep, right? But just stuff that has been added to the game to flesh out the game and make it, like, more enjoyable. It's kind of crazy how many passive benefits you have for, like, doing certain things in the game. I guess there's also the Legion Champion, like, buff. Legion Champion, buff. The, like, Draco Island thing. Oh, wait, no, that doesn't have... no, it doesn't have that stat. Never mind. I stand corrected. It does not have buff duration in there. Has a bunch of other stats, but not buff duration. Has all stats, attack power, well, attack and magic attack, boss damage, ID, crit damage, and additional XP. What does this thing last for? It's 30 minutes for this thing. How many coins can you make per run? From that Draco Island, if you max it out. And is it one time per month? Is monthly contact with 16 minutes. Switch between that. I don't know how many coins you make per run. If you make like 1,000 coins, you can get some pretty good stats. It's 500 for level 5s of like... If you got 1,500, you'd be able to buy the crit damage, the AD, and the boss damage. Seems pretty useful. Unfortunately, it's a 30-minute buff. You don't get many attempts. You know, you get one attempt at a boss, pretty much. Coolest monster parks in the world, because I'm just reading another screen instead of paying attention to them. Alright. So today and tomorrow are the last days of me doing Monster Park on this Wild Hunter until the mechanic hits 260. Interesting, interesting. Mechanic's gonna be zooming through levels though, I think. I don't actually know how strong my mechanic is. That's the problem with it. I should check it out and see if I can give it some gear and stuff. And by gear, I mean like cube up its stuff of whatever it's wearing and things like that. Maybe I should have been giving it Apso gear prep. So I could be wearing Apso and be like at least decent power. So it doesn't get like hard capped at being like, I have 1,000,000 combat power and I can't kill the mobs in my monster park anymore. Well, whatever. It's gonna have... I have a lot of chances to give it more gear. We'll check what the state of it is, though. I can send over the unique cubes to it and give a purpose to these unique cubes in existing. They've been struggling a little bit with their existence, you know? Also, Kiku with the... I didn't realize the number that was there. That is crazy, Kiku, that you've watched 45 streams in a row. Thank you so much for the continued support. Same to everybody who watches. I need to get rid of some old VIPs and give VIPs to new people. Some people who have not been around in a very long time that probably should move the VIPs on from them. I think I'm gonna have 10 of them, so let me check my list and do that. Boop, boop, boop. And I believe that was my 7th run, right? Yes. Okay, so Monster Parks are done on this character. We're almost level 271 already. It's kind of crazy. Give myself a little stretch in my chair, take a sip of water here. Okay, what is the actual plan for today? I need to do the dailies. Probably should do all this stuff. What characters do I want to boss on today? I think I save these for tomorrow. We also have the extra... Oh, we have all the hard Sarens. Thick. Hey, does anybody have hard Sarens they would like to do? As a duo. They can be carries also. I don't know why I don't like doing Saren solo. I can definitely solo it on like these 3 characters, but I just like don't feel like it. And then potentially trading for one. Where I'll carry you on 3 characters if you want, and you carry my AB through. Those are useless. Let's do the dailies on this character so I don't need to log back into it after I do this. Wait, don't tell me that... So the gold coins are untradeable, guys. As I've just learned. That's cool. I'm really happy about that. Why is it like that, game? I just want the freaking things on this character for the fragments, but I don't want to use the coins on this character, but we're not allowed to have both things now, are we? Seems the decisions have been made for me out of my hands. Purple? Nope. Completely useless. It's kind of crazy how many Roro potions I get. I had another armor box in here. Okay, first we do these dailies. Let's get these out of the way. We're so close to be done all of the BS dailies. It's so beautiful. Soon it'll only be doing 3 dailies soon. And we'll actually have some dead time before Challenger World where I can relax on doing 1 billion dailies per day. Well, I say 1 billion dailies per day, but just making this character do like, how many is it in total? 4, 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, 12 dailies per day on this character. That's a lot of dailies. Oh, I just want it to be Challenger World. I'm so hyped for it for, like, I don't know. I don't know how good Lara is actually going to be on the Challenger World. Because I'm sure all the arrows are going to be OP. I'm sure all the Kanas and Hayatos are going to be progressing much faster than me, so... hopefully Lara does alright. I don't actually know what their damage is like. I just can't get the image out of my head, and the way it plays now, with the fact that you can just put the summons down, just makes me excited to play that class. Oops. Another map done. Come on, teleport. God, Morass. Why couldn't every map be like the Morass maps, where there's just like 1 million mobs in these early game maps? Make life better. Spiders complete. Come on. What? I'm having a little bit of lag in the game today, it seems. Because I literally am just not able to teleport half the time. Mouse is clicking because you see a little clicky thing happen. But it ain't actually clicking, it seems. Alright, are we serious right now? So 100 mobs? Map has 33 mobs? Really? You need to grind some mobs though. We're gonna have to finish that off. Oh, we do that. Ooh, We have to do that tonight also. Fix tomorrow's reset for that stuff. Man, they made it so that they changed it to put all the resets together. But then they decided that events would still reset the day before. What psychopath's in charge of this stuff? Okay, and now we get to the fun maps. Okay, even just opening that is being laggy. Alright, I see. Today is not a good day for Maplestory for me. Alright, another map done. It's so weird that this character's already 270 in my mind. It still hasn't hit. Oh, I should probably activate the Rune of Darkness, shouldn't I? Yes, that would be a good idea, Rin. Making use of the free XP on my screen. Just to get Darkness. You know, I don't know if it was worth it anymore. I think the Darkness made it not worth. And now we go kill 500. Fun fact, Twitch is muting audio for Lucid's boss music. That is very wild. I wonder what, like, random AI thing got triggered. Or automated system, whichever way you want to put it. Wonder what got triggered by that to be like, this is clearly some copyrighted music. Like, if you think anything would trigger the copyright music, it'd be the random AB songs that play. At least those have lyrics. 2 of my bots have muted audio and it's only during Lucid boss battle. Oh, let's see something here. Oh, I didn't mean to okay, we managed to mute it before we audio upload. Now I want to go look at my VODs. When did I do Lucid? Do any of my VODs have muted music? No. Did they send you emails about that stuff? So far, the one VOD of this week when I did Lucid's that day, I've not had any restrictions on them, so very interesting. Alright, and we are done that. And I picked up a fragment that I didn't see. Good job, team. Okay, that's done. We want to go off of this character to go check you. Before I log off you, let's at least claim the gift, because forget that. That's, you know, it can be useful sometimes. Wait, what do we have on here? Oh, we did have Abso armor on this character. Well, some Abso gear. My Spotify and Presto audio doesn't get saved to VODs, so that's the only thing, because the game audio goes to VODs. Yeah. It's interesting that it triggered it, but then it hasn't triggered it for me. I wonder what's going on there. Okay, so we want to grab that Abso armor to give a shoulder on this character. And then we want to grab the cubers. Oh, we don't have any real cubes right now, actually. Well, we have some, but not a lot of them, I guess is the way to put it. Epod scroll. Let's sort. Do we have any more Epod scrolls in here? No. Okay, so let's make sure we buy these then. Okay, Onyx thing, 100%. We'll use 100% on the weapon or this. Emblem probably is the best bet. Right. No attack power. No attack power. They're both shit. Gotcha. Which one's less shit? Probably this one. Okay. 50% works. Hey, we did make it work. That's crazy. And we use this Boxerono to get a pair of Abso shoulders. Okay, and that'll give me 43k power. What does this put this character at? 460k. Oh god, this thing needs help. Okay, let's wing skills. To be honest, I think these are fine. Surprisingly, these are fine. Okay. Did we do the hyperstats on this character ever? Not in that great of a... I guess it's not that bad. Okay, we fixed that up. Oh, we don't have Mesos actually. Oh god. I don't have Mesos in here. My poor, poor Meso count. Okay, I didn't put any in here, which is a bozo move. Alright, let's see, what do we have? So this thing's kind of garbage in a lot of ways. Do we get lucky? No. Looking for some attack stat, please. Yeah, we gimped the shit out of it. Got diddly squat. Okay, well we need to get some mesos for this character, so let's go to the Wild Hunter and put in like 400k. Or, not 400k, but like 400 mil. Actually, we can just put everything in and then just claim it back later. Once you're done the job. Do 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 mechanic. Alright, now we go enhance, and we go grab the weapon. Let's get this to unique. Saying that, and then forgetting the most important part of actually getting the mesos to do the potentials. Let's see, do we get anything good? I will accept, like, good epic stats on this thing, too. Ideally, we just get to unique, though. Turning off the rebar thing in BIOS seems to see all of the FF7 remake stutters. That's really good done. What does that option actually do for other games? Like, what is its purpose? I guess I should have started by just getting the attack, settling on attack, and then going to the other items, because if anything upgrades to unique, it's good. But like 7% attack just by itself ain't that impressive game. Okay, well, I said I would settle for it, so let's get this. Get this 7% attack. Maybe we tier up one of these items, you know? I cranked up stuff to ultra and high, and I'm holding above 70 FPS without stutters. To be honest, I don't know. It allows certain things to be used full VRAM if they're not built to or something. Interesting. I wonder if any of the other games we play, like, would have issues or have anything like that. That is a triple epic line. That's kind of crazy. All useless, but I mean, triple epic on an epic item. It's kind of cool. Lolly about it. He said a rapper sampled it and now it's being caught by the system. Are we serious right now? That's crazy. That's hilarious. Pretty sure the PlayStations are built on AMD stuff, so the rebar thing is an NVIDIA thing only. I see. Get rid of all this stuff. Not the Dominator, though. So it does check out that the port might miss some optimizations for this factor. That would make sense, yeah. It's like at least a reasonable enough explanation that you don't have to jump through too many hoops to be like, yeah, that won't happen. That's not possible. It's like, no, that's very much possible. If anything, it's kind of in line with what you would expect. I guess I could put this title on my Kana to help it out while I ask the solo for this next month, because like this title, I guess I could also put it on the Ren, but I don't really plan on going to Limbo. Like, even though I have the ability to do Limbo in a party right now, like, I don't really care to do Limbo in a party. And yes, I know the faster you start those things, the better it is, but at the same time, I'm just like, I'm not feeling it, you know? And if you don't feel something, Most of the time, it's not worth doing it in a video game. Do, 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 282. So it's there in champion mode. Nice. You can only do solo, but yeah, well, I mean, it got the point across still, you know. You could have said I did it, but soloing it, you know, it got the same point across. Everybody understands what you meant. You know, the exact details are a little scuffed by your sentence. Doesn't really matter. Congrats, though. That juicy crit damage has been given to you. $271 mil combat power now. Huge. Is that using the haste event title? Or is that without the title? With the black heart? Without title. Okay. What do you plan on using the title for? You got any grand plans for it, or it's just existing? Challenger World 2 titles expired recently and I haven't gotten 200k kills yet, like 3-4 days ago. Did you plan on just putting it on your Ren once you get the title, though? And if you are putting on the Ren, you plan on pushing to any other bosses, or like what's your plan with it? Or just putting it on to make Ren have an easier time with it, what it does? Still gotta get that heart. Oh yeah, you haven't soloed, what's her face yet? Honestly speaking, like, once you practice it a bit, I think you'll be fine. You're more than enough combat power to, like, easy mode. Do it. Yeah, because you already said you were, like, really close to doing it, so, like, a bit more practice, another attempt, and you probably have it. Oh, that's right, you went to Montreal, right? I forgot about that. Getting 500 mob kills. If I turn the reshed off, I'm capped at 80 FPS full time now. Very nice. Yeah. I know I can do an H Aaron every week solo, but I don't care about the emblem anymore. That's what happened with Billy, man. I just want my mesos. Look, I'm there for mesos. Still gives a decent amount of mesos. But, I mean, I do it. I could solo it also, but... How much does hard versus normal Saren give? I've never actually looked at the meso counts for most normal bosses. I like I had a weird way of progressing this game. Because Billy hated doing bosses if they only gave mesos. So I never really did the normal versions of bosses. I would just skip to the harder versions. I guess I could just check the boss loot table from going to town. Do that once I'm done these 20 mobs, 16 mobs now. Yep, there we go. Mobs are dead, and we blip out. 889 mil for normal Saren versus 101.1 bill for hard Saren. Wow, that's not really much of a difference. It's kind of underwhelming, honestly. I did not mean to click that check prices. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so this is normal and this is hard. Yeah, there's really not much of a difference, huh? I could just go solo normal Sarens and do that real easy on all my characters then. Yeah, because I'd like obliterate that boss on normal. And if I don't care about the emblem and I'm there for mesos, like, what am I losing? Nothing. Huh. Methinks that's what I'm going to do for these weeks while I don't have people to do CERN with. Or I carry people with it if they need it. I have been added. What have I been added in? Oh, it is Erasmus hat. The one pitch crystal? Oh, you do lose the pitch crystal, but like, honestly, for the time spent for that, I don't think it's worth that much. I wasn't even factoring that in my thought process of like, oh yeah, you get a pitch from that. Oh no, whatever shall I do? Boss drop has been equipped. We press 6. We press F4. Or, press F5, I should say. And we hold shift. And the shift deletes the boss. Arcarium we go.
Still blind to the difference, but
Arcarium we delete. And we deleted him for nothing. Arcarium, you know, if you just dropped us like infinite Dominator pendants... Actually, no, people would kill you even more, never mind. I was gonna say, like, if you drop us Dominator pendants, maybe people wouldn't kill you as much. No. He started dropping them every kill, everybody would be massacring that guy on repeat. People would be salivating in some cases. They'd just be like, I gotta get in there. I gotta get my Dominator before they fix it. He'd probably have the highest death rate of any boss ever. Actually, it's probably up there as one of the highest deaths per boss in the game. I don't know which one's higher, Golux or him. Probably him, because he's way easier, and people do it on a lot of characters compared to Golux. Like at the starting of a character. I don't know what the most killed Maplestory boss is ever. From the start of the game to now. Like, we gotta believe that Golux and stuff like that must be high. Or not Golux, the Zactum and stuff like that. must have insane kill counts at this point. By the way, for the Maplestory Classic servers, what's going to be the final boss? Like, what's the highest difficulty boss in the game when that's going to release? Like Zakum? Horntail? I don't actually know what was around in Classic. When did Arcarium and stuff like that, like when did the Pink Bean and stuff like that release? It would be kind of hilarious to watch people progressing like Pink Bean and Arcarium. Like Arcarium is a nightmare of a boss when you actually have to do the mechanics because it's just stupid stuff. Oh yeah, Balrog must be there for sure. I like how Balrog's probably just as hard in that server as it's going to be for us to kill it solo. Just because of, like, the... Well, they'll actually be doing stuff, but for us, it's just, like, the pain of just being AFK. Even better now, Arcarium has mechanics he didn't always used to. Yeah, see, that's the stuff I don't know about. Like, I don't know the bosses when they released what they actually did and what they had. Like, I don't know if Zakum's always been the same as I've seen him, because, like, I feel like I've never seen him change, but... I also didn't play when he was classic, you know? I didn't come close. The screen crack didn't have safe spot back then? How did you survive it then? You just died? It was a DPS race, and if you couldn't DPS it, you just died out? Oh, so you'd outrange it. Wow, that's crazy. The fact that it can be outranged is kind of crazy to me. I didn't realize that. I wonder if they'll give, like, what versions they'll use. If they'll use just, like, the base versions. Or, like, you know, for Arcarium, it'll come with the screen crack and stuff like that. Or how they'll decide to do that. Which I have no idea when he released, so this might be, like, so far in the future of the classic servers in terms of releases that it'll never happen. But, I don't know. Now, did I miss some? Yep, of course, always. Swear the clicks don't get registered when you mass clicking them. Okay, did I actually turn in the dailies? I did, okay, good. Yeah, because I guess I could do normal Saren, and then this character has to go Kalos in a group. Yeah. How much combat power do you... When you solo... Well, do you have any other characters that do Saren, Smart? The heck is the requirements to do normal Saren? Like, how hard of a boss fight is that? Like, what combat power are you expected to do a normal Saren at? Things that I don't know, and I've never looked up. or even attempted. That's when you ask chat for the help. Because when you don't know, you ask other people. Or you brute force and figure it out. Holy, this inventory of this character is just always a mess right now. I need to figure out what I'm doing with this stuff. How is this character the one with the most daybreaks also? Like, what is my daybreak drop rate on this character compared to the others?
To the difference between, I suppose I should
Do,
thank
do,
you for
do, do,
parting
do,
with
do,
me.
do, do.
If you hadn't gone to the trouble of
Hello,
destroying
Lucas.
my life's work,
How
I would
you
feel
doing?
the pang of guilt at making you suffer.
Saren champion on your Adele. Good luck, good luck. She'll probably be a Bane. Well, yeah, but if you get it done, it's done. And eventually, you can move it up to the end Kalos if you ever want to do that on it, but you'll eventually want the ID. You got any C10s left that you haven't done yet? Might also buy the Genesis Pass on the Hayato. Yeah, I'm definitely getting the Genesis Pass for my Lara on Challenger World. I'll probably get that and the thing that, whatever the other thing was called there. The Challenger, like, bonus thing that we got. I can't remember what it was. It was like bonus XP and a bunch of good rewards, and it was like 10 bucks or something like that, or 20 bucks, and it was like pretty good value for what you were buying. Challenger Pass, yeah, that's the name of it. Yeah, SSF should be every 2 weeks on Challenger World 3. Though, what you're gonna do with that SSF is kind of weird. Because, like, if we think about it, we're gonna have rental gear. So all your accessories are handled. We're gonna have the 22 items and the other slots. So you're not gonna have to use any SSF on that. So, like, your mesos can be straight up just spent on sending for drop gear right away. And get that done right away. But then, like, what are you actually tapping? Plus, like, what are you actually tapping, though? You're not making CRA. You're not making Arcanes. You're tapping accessories. But then you need the actual items to tap accessory stuff. Making a Golek set. Hard Kai, you will need 22s. Well, yeah, but I mean, the thing is like... you have the rental gear that's going to be handling a bunch of your accessories, right? So, like, you have rings to focus on. Maybe you're trying to get a Golux set, but the Golux set won't happen within the first few weeks, so you can't really get the Golux set. So you can't 22 those. You're maybe going to get some random accessories that you can try to 22, but I don't even know if it's worth it compared to just using the other accessories from rental. And all of your gear, like, you're not touching that gear. Because by the time you could touch that gear, you'll have finished the grind to get the 22s for the Challenger set. Like, unless they decide to change up what we're getting and stuff, right? Like, we'll have to see when it comes out for our patch notes. Well, most are going to have one slime ring, right? You can get the Meisters. The Meister's like the only ring you can get. But, like, even if you farm a ton, you're not making that many of the... Oh, I guess you could buy them. I guess you could forcefully make them and buy the recipes to dismantle the recipes to get the spell essence needed. Yeah, like I don't know. It's gonna be interesting to see what the actual play is to how you gear and do stuff. Is it really 800 to pop? Well, I guess we're origining because I went to press this thinking this was my professions thing, and my professions on this character is actually this. It is 800 to pop. Holy shit. Rental drop rate gear? Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. Yeah, I feel like the first priority on the Challenger world, like for everybody, no matter who you are, because you're getting so much free gear and you can just buy the rental gear, is just get a drop set of gear. I don't mind temp gear. Because, like, if you're actually playing the gear, or playing the game, the temp gear just, like, by the time it expires, you've probably gotten the real version of it, or gone better. For the most part. Now, these 22 items from the Challenger world are going to be a little harder to upgrade on than compared to before, because you're just straight up skipping arcanes. Like, I do wonder if arcanes... Getting a 22 arcane is so expensive. But it would be 3 lines of potential on the 3... Like, on the arcane pieces, so that might edge out being better. Let's be real, the first prior is just getting 1 line of meso or drop on each piece and seeing where you land. It's kind of like where you're aiming at first. How do I keep ending up in Gurney sitting on this character? Gotta walk the pup. Enjoy your dog walk. Smart. 96% on your Dell, so close to try that champion. You're only missing a little bit. And I'm missing the fams. Boop. We get rewarded with reinforced. Oops. Oops, that's not the button I want to click. So I assume you have no C10s, Lucas?
Still blind to the difference between courage.
Left that you want to do? That is only if you want to do it and you have some. I am not forcing you. Well, I mean, I couldn't force you if I wanted to, I guess I should say, but I'm not trying to guilt trip you into doing it. Didn't check yet? Oh, okay. But probably don't have any? Okay. Yeah, because I kind of forgot that because Billy has quit the game for the foreseeable future until Challenger World comes out. So my Sarens are being downgraded to normal Sarens because Smart brought up the good point that instead of doing hard Saren, so I don't know how long it takes to do hard Saren solo on my Ren and stuff. It's probably like a 12-minute kill. But I can get like 900 mil mesos versus 1.1. Well, I don't need the emblems, right? I'm just doing it for the mesos. So like the difference between normal and hard is like I'm losing the Pitch Whisper Crystal and that's it. And if I do, I'm making less mesos, right? So unless you want an emblem on a character, we don't have to do it. I can go carry a character if you want an emblem on something, though. I do not care. That is fine. And if you know people who would like to be carried for an emblem, I don't mind doing that with my characters. But if I'm just going to solo it, I think I'm better off just doing normal. If you want to do it with me, we can do it. If you don't really care about it, I'm fine with just doing normal. Because like I said, I'm just doing it for the mesos. By the way, Lucas, do you know what the specs are for, like, what amount of combat power would you expect somebody to be able to solo normal Saren in a reasonable amount of time? To put in perspective, I've literally never done normal Saren. I have no idea how hard that boss is. I've only ever done hard. Jesus. 2 little dreamy belts, 2 SOSs, a berserk, a commanding force, and an ET. Yeah, normal Saren. How hard is that actually to solo it? I mean, considering hard can be done at 150 million combat power, I imagine like 120 must like obliterate normal. But I genuinely don't know. Half of the damage needed for hard. So you're saying at like 75 million combat power, you're like doing good on Saren normal? In a nutshell? If like 150 is what people expect to do. Wow, that's a champion mission. That's not even hard, Saren. Right? Well, I'm just trying to guesstimate, right? Because 275. Yeah, see that I don't really think about those things for sack and stuff because like my characters are all. Most of my characters are above that sack requirement just by existing. Other than the characters that aren't 275. We'll give it a try on the AB and see how it goes. Everybody else will do it just fine. I mean, if I can do the champion mission, I can do normal Saren, okay, guys? I think I'll obliterate those characters. Normal is 270, so is lower requirement, I forgot. Like I said, most people don't do normal Saren, apparently. We just kind of skip it and go straight to hard. Alright, I guess I'll do some normal Sarens, since Billy's not going to be around for the foreseeable future, and open myself up to do emblem stuff if people need it, but since I don't need emblems anymore, I don't need to worry about it. Basically carrying Chloe at this point. Billy always hated doing the hard Sarens. I don't know, I don't mind the hard Sarens, but they're not really bad when we were doing them, so it's like a 6-minute, 8-minute kill in most cases. It was like, yeah, we just get it blasted in no time flat, it felt. I don't mind Saren. I hate P1, but like, we just get out of P1. What the hell kind of plane sound is that? My second phase on run is like 1/3 of a cycle. It's not really a problem. But Chloe is like half a cycle on my buck. Yeah, because we're usually, with all our duos now, we kill before we get to the final phase of the first cycle in P2. We're like killing it either in the fire phase as we're about to transition, or we're killing it in the like DPS phase. So like I can't really like, they're not hard. Okay, that's that done. Oh, major class reward? Did I hit the 40k? Oh, I hit the 40k, I see. Does that give me enough to do anything? No. We're not going to be able to get enough of anything this week, gotcha. Yeah, because I have this Extreme Lotus that I have found a new duo partner for. Kiku is going to duo with it, with me tomorrow for that. So my Extreme Lotus has been handled. And then I have the duo with you on your Ren and my Cadeno. So both my Extreme Lotuses are handled right now, at least. Then the hard Sarens are just being downgraded to normal, so just meme on them, get the mesos. Make me more meso per week, which is nice. I need to do research on Signy 6 job thingy. I don't fucking know how it works. I don't know either, honestly. But the thing is, I don't think Arrow's gonna have a bunch of masters at the start, so you're gonna even be just existing. If it's anything like C, you might not even have a mastery once you, like, exist at 6 job. It's weird, right? Yeah, because I have no idea how the Cia Estelle thing works. Cia Estelle 6 job. Cia Estelle Erda link. Uh, Holy shit, just reading about this makes my brain hurt. I need visual guide. At this point, they have been cooking it for a while. Yeah, maybe he comes out with some masteries. Because it's kind of like... It's kind of like the concept of Ren, right? Ren came out with all their masteries in KMS. And, like, the visuals didn't really change. They just kind of existed.
Feel a slight pang of guilt making you suffer.
So, like... They're just there. We'll have to see what they end up doing with Arrow. I'm really curious how he just ends up playing. I need to figure out how I'm going to get him to 210, though. You know the wild thing I could probably do is just use one of the potions from the Challenger World to make him 200. Because you'll get those at Emerald rank, right? So I'm going to be able to get him to 210 with just those potions by doing nothing on him. Because, like, what else am I going to use those potions? Every other character on my account is 210. And I don't think the value of those potions above 210 is, like, super great. Weird situation for certain things in this game once you get progressed enough where it's just, like, certain resources. Like, I don't buy, bonk pots and stuff like that from shops anymore, even though there was none in this shop, but whenever they're around, I don't even buy them anymore. Technically, I could still be buying tickets. We're gonna do a lot of carries. That boss, if it keeps his drop rate from care. Yeah, ideally, like, you can try to, like, I don't think it's possible to get too hard the first week. Because you can't actually get the 22s the first week. You know how they kind of gatekept the 22 items. Even if you kill the boss, you need a point system from killing the bosses to upgrade to those steps. I think 20, maybe 21 will be possible. Week 1? But I don't know if you can get 22s week 1. 21 is even pushing it. Yeah, I don't know, like, because I don't know how much combat power you're actually going to be rocking, how much Sacred Force, all that stuff you're going to be rocking, and what level you'll be week 1. Normal Kai for sure week 1 I think is possible. What level is Kai? Kai... Maplestory boss. What level is he? He's just... Okay, so he's 280 to just get into the hard version. You're not going to be 285. So you're not going to get a level bonus on him. He doesn't have Sacred Power. So you're not getting the bonuses from Sacred Power. I know that... shit. Well, what's his name? Where's that video? I have it open. Iceland Guns made a boss guide about Kai, so maybe he puts, like, what you realistically can expect to do to the boss when it comes out. Because he'll probably talk about his experience of doing the boss on the Korean Challenger World. And what he needed to be able to do it. So that might be a good reference point. Yeah, Kobe. I mean, I call it out his channel, okay? A lot of people, like... If you're in the know, you know him as Kobe. Did he talk about his experience with the boss? And, like, what you needed to clear the boss? Or did that not get mentioned and you just went over the boss mechanics? I hope he does another like Challenger World guide of like his plan for week 1. Yeah, what do you think you're gonna have to be to do Kai, Kiku? Well, 270 is like 280 is not that bad. From what I understand, getting to 280 won't be that bad in this next Challenger World. It's gonna be a lot of effort, but like it is doable. I was clearing BM the first week of Challenger World 2. Yeah, I cleared normal in a duo, and then I solo cleared the next month. I liberated after like instead of 3 weeks, like the people who soloed it the first month. Or I duoed it the first month or the first week because we were like at the right at the end of the month, and then I soloed it the next month. I don't know why I said hard. Though I did hard. I got so shafted on the Challenger World last time though for my drops and stuff, and like just my terrible luck with getting certain things. Kiku, what do you think is going to be the requirements to actually like do Kai hard? Like, what do you think you're going to need to have to be able to do Kai hard week 1? Obviously, you need to hit 280. You need to get like, do you think what bosses do you think you'll be able to solo to get the points, and what tier of gear are you going to upgrade to? Do you think you're going to get to 21s? You're going to get to 22 possibly? You're going to be 20s? Yeah, normal Kai is like, if you cleared Heart's Air and you're clearing normal Kai, no problem. Like, it's very doable. As long as you meet the level requirements and all that jazz, right? Because... yeah, I don't know if it's going to be possible to get 160 mil combat power, right? Because... but the thing is, in that 20 minutes, you get a lot of cooldowns. It's it's an interesting boss that you reduce your cooldowns. So the bursty classes are going to have a way better time. I might be screwed because of how Lara is. I don't know if Lara is going to shine at all. I think I might be shooting myself in the foot for like clearing that stuff right away because of my choice, but that's not going to change anything for me. I'm still going Lara. Well, yeah. Well, it depends how much practice you put into Kai, right? The other trouble is, what did they say they're changing with the rental gear? How's the rental gear changing? Did they mention anything about that? Or is it going to be just a single day of rental gear again? I can't remember. Let me go check that. Check that inkwell note. 2 days? Yeah, so yeah, that's gonna be the other limiting factor is like you have 2 days to practice, which realistically isn't actually 2 days. Yeah, but Kiku, you know how the burning gear works, right? To get enough points, let me go. I'll get the exact numbers for this. Let me go find this real quick. I gotta go to the Kinesis patch notes. Kinesis remaster right here. So, for the burning gear, you need a total of 2,500, 800 plus 600. We get a nice little 3,900. So you need 3.9k of these crests, of which to get 3.9k crests, week 1, so that's 100, 200, 300, 400, 600, 800, 900 from that, 1,300, 1,300 was that, yeah, plus 500, plus 1,000, plus 1,300. So to get enough of that stuff, to max out to 22 gear, you have to be able to solo up to Calling Easy, week 1, to max out your Challenger gear, and get 22. Doing the entirety of C10E will get you 800 points, which will get you to the 19-star upgrade. After the 19-star upgrade, you need 800 points. For the 800 points, you need to be able to do Saren, Normal, and Easy Kalos. Right, because you have 200 extra at that point, plus 400 plus 300. Oh shit, that's not enough points. Oh wait, no, that is enough points. So you get the next upgrade at that point, so then you'd be in the 20-star gear. Then to get the next 1,000, you're at 100 points left. You'd have to just do Saren hard, realistically, because the first adversary won't give you anything useful. Because adversary easy gives 500 points, Saren hard gives 1,000, and then Calling easy gives 1,300. Which I don't know if that's possible to do. Like, I don't know what combat power and like what resources we're gonna have, right? Because we might be giga boosted on Hexa, so then like our combat power is gonna be lower, but our Hexa is like insane. Not sure. There's a lot of factors. The other thing is, we'll have to see, because in Korea, once you got to the 19-star, it gave you legendary potential on the weapon. But for us, that was like the whole army. Hopefully Arrow is just stronger than Hayato and Kana, and it's just easy mode, right? I mean, Sia's pretty strong. I don't know how strong she started off initially. Was she as OP? Like, did any of the changes to her make her OP, or was she just always OP but clunky? I literally got to 210 and then literally stopped playing her. Mycia, where the hell is Mycia? I think she's over here. Yeah, Mycia's 213. I literally, like, just didn't care about her. Okay, so Sia was always strong off the baseline. Gotcha. Yeah, the quality of life just made it better. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure if there was any, like, booster or damage that happened that made her OP. Because, you know, I got to 210. You don't really experience, like, you don't really know what a class is like at 210 in terms of actual performance. You can understand how it plays and stuff, but you ain't gonna know if it's a good performance or not. almost done this. 40 mobs to go. Can't enjoy class without level 10 gems. Why is that being brought up? Oh! I guess you're because of what I was saying about Sia. Yeah, but okay, the context for that one's a bit different though, Raz, because like getting to 210, you don't really do bossing. So the context I was talking about is I didn't do bossing on the character, so I have no idea how it feels to actually play it. You don't get the context of like how it feels to boss. This ain't the concept of level 10 gems, haha. Lost Ark BS, because holy, that was the dumbest sentence I've ever heard. God, that argument was always a meme. Arrow is generally considered to be stronger than Sia, and Ale just makes them both look weak. Ale is basically Ren's burst, but Hayato's damage. Jesus. Also, what is with the naming sense? Why do we have Errol and Ale? However you're supposed to say that. Like, I don't even know how to say that name correctly. Like, who thought of these names? Oh, there's an orange pouch. Okay, it's a 29. I don't think I can realistically fail 29s. So that's a guaranteed orange pouch. Nice. Well, it'll be something good. You never know. Could be good, could be bad. We'll find out tomorrow. All I know is that the rest of these missions are just trash. Holy, okay. Saw someone get the prompt where they get to pick a bitch boss. Congrats to that random person. Why can't that be me? The only thing I've gotten from the Mystic Frontier system that's been, like, pretty relevant was one pitched restore core. Outside of that, I've gotten, like, nothing really valuable out of it so far. Gotten a lot of rewards, though, and a bunch of XP tickets and stuff, though. Like, even for not giving me the big ticket rewards, I still feel like I've been rewarded for doing it. I guess I could save this for tomorrow when we do our... I don't need to do this Saren tonight, because I'm going to be doing that tomorrow with you on the Lotus, and then I can just hop into the Saren normal and obliterate it after we do the hard, or the extreme. Don't need to worry about that. I can go do it on the Condeno. I have no idea what I should buy for this. Probably just buy the basic stuff that I always buy. We're gonna buy a drop coupon for you for this Saren, because I don't know what ring boxes you can drop, but I want it. That's not what I want to open. I want to open... Not keep mining. Settings. Graphics. Skill transparency. Get out of here. So, if I was one-shot phase 1 on hard, how is this going to work for phase 1 on normal? Yeah, I'm happy I just made the executive decision that I was not going to origin this. I was like, if I have full burst on hard, I almost one-shot it. So I'm sure on normal, I must just obliterate it. Yes, the answer was yes. Alright. Charge, man. Dude, I just want to play the game right now. I have not been able to play the... I'm really getting stunned like this, huh? Alright, am I able to play the game now? Oh my god, I'm still getting blinded. I can't wait to do the champion mission on your Nightwalker. It's definitely gonna make me rage. Everybody hates their Nightwalkers, I swear. I don't hear anybody ever happy about their Nightwalkers and their Night Lords and stuff like that. They're always raging about them. Do 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 do. Alright, you die in 12 seconds, pretty much. I hate this boss on Cadena. The fact that it's a worse, like, kick thing than doing Black Mage pisses me off. I mean, that's pretty standard, Lucas. There was a Ren class Discord way before the class came out. Oh, that's some thunder. If the stream randomly dies, just know that's because of thunder and the power got cut. Because something. The fuck are these achievements? Is this for killing it on normal? Did I just get achievements for killing it on normal because I've never done these before? Defeat normal Saren by myself? The hell is go to sleep, oh my son? Oh, that was killing it by myself. And nothing personal was defeat normal Saren once. Like I said, I literally have never killed normal Saren before. This is the first time I've ever killed it. Alright, we have sold the crystals. What was my top's flame again? Oh yeah, 137. Yeah, so I bought some blue cubes and I chucked them out of this, and then this is what we ended up with. Which, I did find out after doing my setup on Maple Scouter. The difference of these two sets, of this hat and this chest piece versus the Eternals 17 and 18, is that this setup is three hexa worse, I believe it was. There's 3 or 4 hexa worse. So as soon as I 18 star this on this upcoming Shining Star Force, I am a 2-piece Eternal Gamer on my Cadena. I will have a -3 hat, and I'll have a 33% luck chest piece. But yeah, these two items at 18 and 17 are literally 3 or 4 hexa off of being better. Technically. Which I think is going to be very cool to be wearing Eternals for once. He has M1 already on Maple M. Oh my god. Most likely he'll have an M1 then when he comes to us then. So I'll have an Ascent, because we already seen the Ascent skill. We saw his origin, and an M1. Both have M2? Oh! So he might have M2 just like Sia does. That'll be good. You'll actually have some options there. Oh shit, I have a bunch of unique cubes, hard cubes on this character. Nice, I need these. For the future of the mechanic that is gonna struggle in life soon. Star specs go into there, yep. Oh shit, I have a bunch of fragments. Can I upgrade something with that? Surely I can upgrade them. I had a streamer vehemently arguing with me that Maple M didn't even have 6 job. What? Like, I don't even know nothing about Maple M, but I knew they had 6 job. That's where we got the inspiration for the 6 jobs for Sia. Where is my Cadena Discord? There we go. Quick nav. We go to the Hexa Matrix order. Okay, so we're at this is 19 for the bat combo. Yeah, 19, 19 for both of these. Oh, this has to go up to 9. Wait, this order is different now. They changed this. Oh, interesting. Okay. So this goes up to 9, then this goes up to 17. I skipped this 9 step. For some reason they put this earlier now. Okay. I guess I'll get that up to 9 now. Oh my god, I have to get this to 25 now? Ay, caramba. Okay. Wait, why is the Hokage order different than this one? The hell is the difference? Either way, these is getting these two things. They're just behind on M3, M4, but that's not a big deal. That big of not entirely having it. Yeah, I mean, you have some section of it, so you're not completely useless. Still got options, you still got things, so, like, yeah. Some people in this game are just, like... The problem is, because of all the sources of information and all the stuff, well, I guess in this case, not so much, because most people aren't paying attention to Maplestory M too much. But, like... with the Maplestory M and all that, there's still a game and there's still a bunch of info that comes out of it, so you can kind of just get some info about the two classes that exist from that version. And surely next year probably we get the other class too, I'm guessing at this rate. Not 100% on that, but I can just imagine that the other Maplestory M class will come out, because why wouldn't it? And if it's anything like Sia, it might just boost all the skills. Yeah, what is Sia? Let me go look at this. Grandest Library. Classes. Where are you at, Sia? What does your M1 actually do, Sia? 6 job. So, M1 boosts Shine Ray. It boosts Antares. And then second mastery boosts Shine Boom. Your Algol. Your Fomahalt. Let's see. Interesting. Why'd I come to Kalos? I want to go to CERN. Do this, do that. Buff up with this. And let's go into normal. I'm so excited, my new mic is almost getting delivered. What'd you buy? I'm tired of using my Razer Black Shark V2 Pro on my neck. Oh, did you get a, like, actual mic that's not just, like, headset mic type of thing? Yeah, I don't know anything about mics, to be honest. Okay, that's not what I want to do. That was... Forgot how my flow worked on Kinesis for a second there. It led to some issues. So you're being a right old pain in the ass right now. Why did I just ascend? Holy, what am I doing with this burst? Don't question it, just accept it, Rin. You just pressed every wrong button, like, I don't even know what I was thinking or what my plan was. Terran makes us all lose brain cells. The P1 definitely makes me lose brain cells. You guys are talking about all these, like, probably, well, still don't really know what type of mic that is that Lucas bought, but I assume it's most likely better quality than my Razer mic that I use. Just a headset mic that I paid like $100 for that has one of the most inconvenient sound changing buttons in existence. I don't remember the name of my headset. Do I still have the box over here? Razer Kraken, is this the thing? Yes, the Razer Kraken is what I use. Specifically, the green version. I like it, other than two issues with it. One, if it's not plugged in before you start your PC up, it won't work. Have to plug it in. If you unplug it, you have to restart your PC for it to work again. Might be just a me PC issue, but that's how it works for my PC. Step two, there's a little cord that has this thing that changes the sound, but it doesn't actually lower and up the volume. What it does is it changes the sound's distribution. Do you want more right ear sound or do you want more left ear sound? See, this issue happened before a clean install of Windows and happened after I clean installed Windows, so that just kind of seems to be the issue. Win 11 was her problem? Yeah, it's probably Win 11 my same problem, let's be real. It is what it is with Windows 11. Okay, we got Kalos that we want to try and do here. Who's ready for Win 12? Whether you're ready or not, you're gonna have it. Bring back Windows 7. That is subscription based too. Don't forget your AI slop. Like, hey, we gotta have every piece of the pie. Okay, that's done. Oh, this is gonna be done soon. After that. When is the PoE2 update? On the 29th, so yes, 11 days. Technically a little less than that, because it usually opens up at like 3, 4 p.m. in the afternoon of EST, so technically not 11 days, but you're close enough. Let's see, let's go to the PoE2 site. What is the timer on the PoE2 site? To be exact, the hell is this? I just have to go to the Path of Exile site. Yes, we will have time to actually play the League before the release of the Challenger World and when we all degen the shit out of this game. Hello, random person. Welcome to the team. But did another party show up or something, or you joined a different party? Like, what happened here? Yeah, there's 10 days and 21 hours to be exact till the league start. I just want to do a Kalos. Where are the people? Usually this takes like no time to fill up this thing. Kinesis Premaster. So confused. Usually it's not this hard to find people for this. Maybe I come back tomorrow or something, I guess? I don't know. Give it a bit more time, I guess. Oh, we've got a person. Oh, I didn't notice the 0. Alright, let's get the 0 in here. Alright, let's get some more people in here. Hey, there's the bodies I was expecting to pop up in here. 3, 5, we're missing 1. And the final person, party formed. Alright, let's go. That was a weird hotkey for that. Alright, 2-2 for me. 2-2. That is 3 R's. Looking for 4 and 5 R's. Everybody R? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. And I skip a cutscene. And now we bounce around for a bit because we way overbursted this phase. I'm excited for the Kinesis remaster. I'm always going to be sad about the fact that it's not coming out right away. We are delayed by a month compared to when I thought I would get it. But, like, honestly, it's not that bad. We're still getting it. People will get a 260 of the class. We're just going to exist. It's going to be a fun time. New class looks way better than what we're playing right now. Though this current state of Kinesis is actually pretty solid. Ready for X-Lot tomorrow? Yep. I'm ready to kill the next lot, and we get a TC. Oh, somebody actually died in P1? Holy. Somebody AFK too much. Shit doesn't drop. Apparently it doesn't drop for anybody, because none of us have seen one yet. For ourselves, anyways. Oh, shit. Jesus. My hand wasn't on the keyboard because I went to take a sip of water while he was bound, and I'm just auto-attacking because I'm 2-2, and, well, I'm not bursting right now. We're chilling. You know what they could do to make this mechanic easier for people? It's not like it's super hard, but if you made it show up on the mini-map, people would mess it up way less. I mean, the stream of luck's been really good for me in terms of, whatchamacallit. Pitch drops. I have insane pitch luck, to be honest. So, streamer luck is definitely real for me for that. Now, will TC be included in that pitch luck? We'll see, because technically, 3 of the pitched items that exist in the game have not been lucky for me so far. Everybody, like, run away. Oh, we are in a death for sure. Somebody definitely lost a potion there. But yeah. The only pitch drops that I've never seen, well, that's not true anymore. I've seen one of our good old friend Commanding Force, which is actually on this character that got the Commanding Force rod dropped. Then there's obviously the Total Control, never seen that drop yet because, well, you know. Well, he kind of just started on that boss, so not that surprising. And then the Black Mage, which has never dropped either, because, well, you would have heard about it if I got a badge. How am I even gonna get the Ascent? The boss is just dead. Alright, we're ascending because I don't want to move and I don't want to get hit by the laser beam. Alright. We are a double streamer group though, Kiku, so surely that improves the drop rate. Would you even be happy if your Lin got a TC? Or would you piss because your main doesn't have one? Where are you on the fence of drops? Are you pissed when it's not your main that gets it? And your main needs it? Or are you just happy because you got it and you're like, okay, this character is progressing too? Oh, yeah, I gotta claim the stuff from the freaking this thing. You are at 6 Kalos pieces. 4 more weeks until you get your first Eternal. Oh, your main has a 20? I thought you didn't have a TC. Whoops. You just never get dropped, so you can't get it to 22 is what you're complaining about. Artifact mission completed. What the hell did I complete? Oh, is this the normal Saren thing? Badge is the only thing you don't have? I see. You know, I've been missing out on 2.4k artifact points because I never did Saren. Crazy. 6-4. Still always a wait, to say the least. Oh, I didn't do any of my bossing on this character. It's like a full boss rush today. I see. Oh, no time like the present to get this stuff started, I guess. Probably need 3 of those, 3 of these. 2 of those, like 4 of these? I don't know. Because I also don't have this activated. Alright, let's go do all the boss shop stuff. Then we can just meme on. How much combat power would that badge even be for you? How big of an upgrade is the badge? I know that badge isn't that great, but 10 piece would give you 10 boss and 20 attack. Probably not that big, considering that I don't think the badge is that great. Is the badge worth more than the book? In terms of combat power, like in terms of power gain from it, is the badge better than the book, or the book better than badge? Probably the badge book is better than the badge because of the flame, right? They should have made that a potable badge for Black Mage. I don't understand why they didn't. It was like the easiest way to make it potentialable and be a big item that everybody'd want. And Flame. You know, if they would have just made the Black Mage badge, like, be the GG badge to get, I think everybody would have been happy with that option. Badge 12 million combat power for you. That's still good. That's pretty good gain there. Oh, I don't just outright one-shot you like that? Interesting. It's around like 3% final damage for the badge? Okay. How much is the book in comparison in terms of final damage? This is the only character that I'm going to question how good the normal is going to go. Because the normal's probably going to be a couple phases. You know, we're going to have to do a full cycle. It's not just going to be a walk-in, obliterate, run out type of situation for the normal Saren. Not like it's going to be hard to solo, but it's going to be more effort than the other solos. Did he not die? Okay, I was like, there's no way you didn't die to an Ascent. Ah, the Discord link. Thank you, thank you. Oh, is this image? Uh, Yeah, it doesn't give any percentages, but just shows which one's better. And it's also counting in the factor of, like, which ones are you actually going to get as drops, and then their priority. Kichi, time to go murder you real quick. And he's dead. Wow, Kichi's so hard, guys. Lucas with the, the 5-watch streak. Thing for now. I'm a little bit late on that one because it was an hour ago. For some reason, those are not popping up when they actually pop up. I don't understand. Like, they are, like, omega delayed for the watch streaks compared to when they pop up. Like, everything else updates pretty quickly in my activity feed, but those watch streaks are not. The funny thing people aren't considering is when you're 5-set brilliant, you need the badge to be 4-set pitched, so it's actually useful. Yeah, that's always one thing, right? Like, because of the brilliant boss accessory set existing now, it's going to be like, okay, how do I break this, and when do I need these to be, like, you know, it's changing up the game a bit. Because surprisingly, pitch boss is not the end-all, be-all endgame set anymore. I actually have to kill bosses on this character. It's not just a meme. I actually have to do stuff. Hey. The real test is gonna be the Kana tomorrow. The only thing about, in my mind, on Badge Emblem Charm Slot is you're gonna get it at some point and you use it at that point, but you don't keep high expectations of it. Yeah, none of the slots are like giga massive. Well, if it's getting you your 4 set bonus or your like 8 set bonus for the crit damage, it's way better than otherwise, but yeah. And I get pushed around because I got hit by a stun line. And that's load is dead. We're gonna pop a drop ticket for this. I did kind of play this like I'm playing one of my Giga farmed characters, so that's not very ideal. Well, I said Giga farmed. In comparison to this thing, they're Giga farmed. So armor, always happy to see you. Still happy to see. Eventually, I won't be happy to see the Apso armors, but that's still a ways in the future here. We're still in the waiting room on that one. This is not how you're supposed to burst in an AB, but it doesn't really matter on this boss. I'm still just gonna kill him, so... Whether I mess something up doesn't really matter. That's the way to lose it, because I went to the corner and I shouldn't have went into the corner. I don't feel like I'm not in the right gear set or something. Yeah, I wonder what I'd like. I have more boss damage than normal, and yet somehow I did less damage there. Interesting. Well, whatever. The Eternal AB problem, you have one bind. We just float here because we hate you, Damien. We hate you, Damien. And Damien is dead. I don't really mind Damien that much, to be honest, but... And I gotta join the bandwagon sometimes for certain things. Do. Can I do slime in this time frame of 7 minutes? For sure I can. Will it be a good slime? I don't know. We'll find out. Yeah, I probably don't need that. Alright, so we don't actually just full burst at the start. We hold origin, because this class is definitely not one bursting it. Unless something happened to AB that made it way more powerful without me knowing. Ow. Wherever I stand, there will be a rock on my dome. It's just the way of the slime for me. I just bound it. Honestly speaking, is that the play for my AB to bind on my off burst to make the off burst easier to pull off because this shit sucks to pull off? I don't, like, I have invulns for the main burst. And I'll have the other bind. Yeah, I don't know. Alright, easy slime section. You did it! Woo! You've got 10 seconds to get to the high ground. Go, go, go! What? Do 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 do. Why is there a pink slime? Frickin' pink slime murders. Only you can prevent the pink slime murders. By murdering them first. And what do we have going on here? Believe it's a dead slime in 2 minutes. And slime down. No slime ring or nothing. Unfortunate. Alright, let's swap over to the boss thing. Let's go to this, and we go and hit ourselves up with a nice little wheel to get that out of the way. Stop C10 on your buck. I will use that if you're willing to do it with my Kana. Yeah, my Kana will use it. My AB can solo it, but my Kana wouldn't mind it. Do you have time you would like to do it at? Do you want to do it right now? Do you want to do it later? Do you want to do it tomorrow? When would you like to do the buck? Lucas? Up to me? We can do it after I'm done on this character then. I don't actually know how long it takes this character to solo C10 and all that. I haven't done it before. What am I doing? That's a way to lose the life on Will. Probably just do the Saren on this character tomorrow then, if we're going to do that C10 tonight. Just planning to do the Saren tonight and then do the Kana tomorrow, but we'll reverse the order. I don't actually know how long the Saren's going to take. It's probably like a 10-minute affair, 20-minute affair, I don't know. It'll be a learning experience tomorrow. As I get booped in the dome. Come on. There we go. I don't really want to use any... Well, guess we're getting teleported, and we'll teleport back, and then... Oh, do I have healing familiars with this character? What kind of familiars am I rocking on this AB? I don't actually know. Am I just rocking healing familiars the whole time? My only set of familiars? And it could be. Let's see, what kind of familiars we got going on right now? HP, MP, and attack. I have another set dedicated to just Triple H fam? Drop stuff? Nope, I just have the two sets. Okay. Gotcha. Will's getting serious now. When you say you're getting more serious, and then you have a third phase where you get even more serious, you kind of look like a dope. Kind of a fool, Will. Holy, this ascent does no damage. Okay. My plan fell through the moment I decided to do it. How strong is my Kana? 60 mil combat power? Something like that. Might be a bit higher now because we got some more boss damage, but it's like around 60 mil. Not massive, but it's not like gonna be waiting on me. Oh, shit. We're not gonna be waiting for me to do 5% or something like that. Nah, it's like pretty decent. It could probably solo if I put the effort into it. I'll take the easy mode instead, you know? Yeah, it's like super easy mode. That's why I was like, do you have anything that wants to do it or something, you know? But I also just take getting carried on it. I have to scratch my nose so badly right now, it's crazy. Trying to play this game with one hand off the keyboard, and that hand being your movement controls, very hard. Four cracks and two non-crack sections. What's my cooldowns? Everything's up. Alright, so do I need the green? I guess I get the green no matter what. Why do I keep fat fingering 3 right now? It's kind of crazy how I've done that like twice now. Like, why am I going to press... Ah, because I was playing the Kinesis. The Kinesis is the weird one that throws me off. When I play another character right after it. Not like it matters too much because we just do back and forth dodging and bobbing and weaving. A bus drop has been applied. What am I trying to do here? This. Will we get an arcane box? Nay, no arcane box. Let's go kill Loose and Gloom on this ticket, I guess. There, I'll stop pressing that F4 or F5 key for this character. Alright, phase 1 completed. Phase 2 has begun. And we get to dodge the laser beams. Honestly, you can barely dodge them and just kind of survive them. That's kind of crazy. Like, unless you just stand there and eat every single laser beam, as long as you space it out somewhat, you will survive the laser beams pretty handily. Huh. That was a little awkward. By a little awkward, I mean quite awkward, because my ring restraint just expired. Well, it is what it is, you know, shit happens. Not every cooldown is going to be a winner. Sometimes you get got. Okay. I guess I'm not gonna get to use this 1 minute here. It's kind of like omega messed up because of the timings of how this boss is. It is just Lotus doing Lotus things. The cooldowns being awkward sometimes. And we burst the good old Lucid into oblivion, and that's Lucid dead. Okay, then we have Bloom to do in 5 minutes. Can I kill Bloom in 5 minutes? I have no idea. Genuinely no idea. And with that, we get rewarded with nothing. Look, I'm just asking. I would like some arcanes. You know, I don't think arcanes are that much to ask for in this day and age. With my account standing, you know, I feel like I'm in good rapport. I've done my due diligence. I do my bossing. You know, we could get an arcane a week, maybe more. I don't think I'm asking for that much. Oh, well. not what I was intending to do there. Either way, we gotta wait a bit during this eye opening, so we gotta wait, we gotta wait, we gotta wait. And now we do this, and then this, and then this, and this should be good, I think. I don't know. Might have been too early still. Hard to tell when you don't actually burst. Oh no, it was perfectly timed. Somehow I feel like I'm not getting Gloom dead in the time frame I gave myself. Oh, I'm dead. Do 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 do. Whoa. Hey, stop it with that. I don't want to be punctured by your tentacle, okay? Here? I don't want to get a giant hole put in my body. Just a few minutes off from being able to gloom in that ticket. Which means that Vila and Dark Knight are probably going to be both their own tickets to do, unfortunately. Oh, come on. No, I got stunned and I'm dead. And I guess we can use the Ascents to finish this off. We're actually at 3%. It will kill it. We did it. It's actually a bit higher than 3% on this boss. Oh, it's the Kronos one that does it exactly 1% per. Which is sad, but... Alright, pop this. It's a ring box. Oh, that could be big, actually. That could be big. Alright, alright. We must channel so that this gets upgraded. Ring of Restraint, Ring of Restraint, Ring of Restraint. Ultimatum Ring 1. Never mind. Don't even get the chance to be excited about it. It's just instant disappointment. Alright, Darknell, can we kill you in this time frame? I don't know. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Get me out of there. Oh my god. I hate how that works, man. It's not up, so I go press a different button, but it comes up as I let go, and it still counts the press. So then it uses it. Pisses me off. Oh, you know, you're gonna do something, you're just kind of floating around. You don't really do that usually. Bop. Oh, I just ate an arrow to the dome. Always useful. Always what you want to do. That's definitely what you want to do there. Holy moly. I got ping pong ball like crazy. Oh, that still hit me. Wow, I should have just went behind him. Alright, alright, alright. I see what is going on here. What the hell, Darknell? Being a mean guy right now. Do 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 do. Yeah, the sensor underwhelming on this character. Got this boss to do. We did in fact do this boss in the ticket time. Surprisingly. I don't know why I thought this would take me longer to do this boss, but hey, we did it. Easy. Bloom takes longer, weirdly enough. Bloom with not best burst. That's what happens. Okay, that, 336. And we bust open this box to get rewarded with nothing. I really am asking too much here, game. Rush out a little bit of reward. Okay, so I got Vihila left. Let's go buy another one of this, another one of that. Let's use those up. About one too many tickets, because it would have been 4 tickets in total. Well, actually, it would have been 5 tickets, because I have the boss tomorrow to do. Okay. Vihila hard. Am I forgetting anything? Nope, 128. Okay. In we go.
Show me what your soul is made of.
We're on the wrong ring. We're hopping out. I don't care. I literally in my brain I was like, I'm on the wrong ring for the Vihila. I need to remember to swap it before I go into the Vihila. Did not swap it.
Show me what your soul is made of.
Yeah. Let's get this string. What? How did I miss that string? Give me that string, yeah, might as well. We'll get a third string here. Oh, I wish I had a ring restraint 4 on this character. It's very useful for this character. Well, it's useful for everybody, let's be real. Not having ring restraint 4 is pretty detrimental to most characters. Oh, I lost a string because I wasn't paying attention to the timer. I haven't had to pay attention to the timer on Vihila in a while, and that's costing me because I'm not paying attention. I'll also kill these two guys on the worst spot for me. This is like where I chill and attack. Billy loves doing it like this, so you know. Oh, I missed my 1 minute timing by quite a bit. Oh, I walked into that. That's not good. A lot of damage taken. No, I killed him in the middle again. Okay, let's just get her over here, get out of there. String up, heal. She's gonna teleport, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this, this. And now we're good to go. Oh, I guess we killed the little summon with that. Where did you spawn from? Oh, I guess she started the animation. Now she can zip one out. Our boys are a little beasting in between each other. What kind of BS is this? I just killed them 3 times and they're still respawning. There's your real death. Like, what the hell's going on? Do 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 do. Reset has happened. Auto harvest is to be restarted. Alright, enough spin to win there, okay? I have to wait till she resets here, because if I burst right now, we're just gonna get screwed. That was the dumbest ring I've ever gotten, but it doesn't matter. No, I'm down to 3 lives, guys. Oh no. Oh no. I need to get the flames from Punch King. Oh yeah, that's true. I need to do the Punch King tonight. Or did I already do this week's Punch King? I don't know if I did that. Alright, let's see. What do we get? We need a drop ticket, that's what. An arcane box. Nope, nothing. I just want an arcane box. I'm not asking for bitch or anything. Okay, and let's go kill Pino real quick. You ready to do the... whatchamacallit? The C10E, Lucas? I'm sorry, Princess. No, I let you do move. My mistake, my mistake. Understood. You're not allowed to move. Holy moly. He's got 1 tapped. Pino's got some moves now. Alright, swapping over to my Kana. Yeah, let's see. I'll buy like 3 of these, 3 of these. Should be good enough. Drop tickets. You're with your bucks, so probably like only need 1 of these realistically, but I'll need another one for later. Probably just need 1 of those. That'll be good. I haven't done bossing on this, so that means I haven't gotten guild skill stuff. We do have the campaign promise. We have all that stuff. Okay. To the boss. To this. Where do you want to start at, Lucas? Do you want Discord for this even? Or are you in Discord right now? You are not. Dark now and go down? Okay. Huh. I got no procs. What are these procs, gang? I feel like I got scammed. Also, I guess I'm just gonna do this because we're like... I kind of forgot how much combat power your Buck is. So... yeah, he just kind of dies. Someone's trying to murder the box, as always. I'll pick up the stuff. I see him. I see the little double back for the XP coupon. He's like, wait a minute. I want this. Nope, never happened. It was caught on stream in 1080p. Whatever my resolution is actually on Twitch. I don't even know what the quality is.
At last, we can begin.
This class is just kind of fun to just... Not even like the fact that it does ridiculous damage. Like even if this thing didn't do amazing damage like it does, I'd still enjoy it because I just like this summon playstyle that they set up for this class. I like the way it summons. I don't know. There's something about this class that just like is fun.
My son, it's fading.
At least fun for me. Based on the fact that you disappeared, you do not care about the neck. Gotcha. Okay. Do 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 do. Oh shit, do we make it? Ow. I get stuck. What is this blue? Okay. Hello, blues. Ah! Why so many blues, boss? What's going on? Huh? Oh, I got hit by that. I didn't even realize. I was in the range of that. Rid of that. Boss drop. Pop this. Oh shit, an arcane box! Let's go! We're huge! I have no idea who's getting that arcane box, but somebody's gonna get it. Alright, time for me to exist while phase 1 dies, and then I will burst the next phase, and then he will die. And then we will be in the third phase, and we will exist. Of P1. I really hope our ring box drops. I really like a ring box, Mr. Will. Alright, I wait. And he dies, and I swap to whatever side he's gonna be on. I do a little dance, we're chilling, I get blown up by some rocks as I come out. All is good. And we go into this, we get a proc, we use our stuff. Ah, it's not my turn to be the one spawning. Or getting the spawns, I should say. And now we wait for the stun to go away. Oh. Don't mind my tails, they kind of just block out the sun. Hello, cracks. Well, you gotta figure out, you're in the test again, my man. You're not actually playing the game yet. Oh. No, there's cracks. I was hoping it would be a 3-3. Goodbye, Will. Alright, Will you drop anything? Arcane book? Arcane book, what the fuck am I saying? Book or arcanes? Which one will you drop? Twilight Mark. Come on, give me the little wasted time. Hello? Can I press up arrow on this thing? I don't know why the portal is so hard to interact with sometimes. The Buccaneer Express is very quick. Goodbye, Lucid. Near the boss drops. And then use the ticket. Into the next, which is Slime, and then we are done. The Buccaneer Express was very quick. Do we need to do the test? I don't know if we need to do the test. Based on the fact that he is origining, we do not need to do the test. That is the answer to my question. Are you serious, me there, game? Call shenaniganry on that one? Hands up in the air! We've got a slime ring to drop! I just love watching the backtracking that happens. It's like, okay, I'm grabbing this, Then he passes by something. He's like, wait a minute, I wanted that. And then he goes back and then he passes by another item. It's great to watch. Oops. Thank you for that, Lucas. I will now go kill Lotus and Damien. I would never, he says. Uh-huh. Oh yeah, what is my Genesis quest at? Not at 2K yet, so I don't care. Gotcha. Alright, time to do my good old friend, the boss that must die. The Lotus. By Lotus P1. Fortunately, I think my Haku is going to time out during the cutscene and explode nothing. Yep. And into the last phase we go of our best friend Lotus. Will he drop anything? I'm hoping for some Absol armor, honestly. Not a high ask either, because like Absol armor is not exactly the rarest thing in the world. Off hard. And in 5 seconds, he just evaporates, because we're gonna press these two buttons in conjunction, and, well, there's an HP bar, and there's no longer an HP bar kind of situation for him. Oh, he is a bit tougher than I expected. Not much tougher, but a bit tougher than I was expecting. Okay, and now we go into this. An Abs armor box, let's go! And now we go to Damien, and we repeat the same process of annihilation. Only this one goes even better because I can just play him like a normal boss. I think it goes better. I don't remember how this goes actually. Yeah, I should be able to push him down to 30% with the 1 minute and extra things. I didn't really get many procs though, so that was kind of bad. Use these while we're waiting in the 1 minute. Oh, we got a proc. We'll use that. Go over here. Pop this. Oh, I got hit by that. How inconvenient of the spot where that got placed. Well, he dies in 11 seconds. Oh, I might die before that. What? Oh, I got killed by the sword. That's awkward. Because of my mess-ups there, I don't get to burst him properly, and I just didn't kill him. Yeah, we get to spend some extra time here with our friend Damien. Goodbye, Damien. Kill this, then we go kill Pino, and then we do the rest of the bosses, and this character's bossing is done for the week. Okay, 352, that's how much we have. We pop that. We get another Apps armor, let's go! We're huge! Pino and Akichi are the only other bosses we want to do with the drop coupon. No Kana's treasure, unfortunate. Akichi. My man's so lost in the sauce, he's still running in place, trying to get away from the Ascent that's just murdering him. He's so confused. $30 to go. Go, go, go! And we did it. Alright, so we have a few more bosses to do here. I think Bean and up. Alright, team. Go take care of the problems. Picking up all the loot. Hana actually got an arcane. That's very nice. She's been a hit or miss. Some weeks she's like on fire, and then other weeks it's just other characters. But she's been like my most consistent arcane dropper, which is it's something. Come on, let me up. And that's Von Bon annihilated. Leaving us with Vellum and Pap. Will Pap drop something at 300% drop rate? Good. Never know. I don't think I'm really expecting anything from Pap, but could be a something. Most likely it'll be a nothing. Would I actually do Mercy though for this character? I don't know. Probably not. Of course you did fireballs. It's always a fireball life. Okay, and now we go into PAP. Let's see. What will we get from you, Papidatus? There's a lot of options here for what you're given. You're given a boss crystal and probably nothing else. About the extent of what you're given. Did you get a Twilight Mark? Which, oh, we already have a PAP Mark. Holy shit, this character's just a luck box. Never mind. I thought I didn't have one on this character, but I already had one. Jesus. Why are my pets not teleporting me? What's wrong with the TP here? Alright. Pop out of here. Sell the crystals and elixirs to get a nice little 3.5 bill. Let's organize the inventory. Is this my only daybreak? No, this is my damage daybreak now. Oh shit. I have a real daybreak for this spot now. Okay, so we have a damage daybreak that's going to be replacing the fake Dom. We have a Twilight Mark that's going to get equipped. Oh my god, I'm really happy I got these drops. This is really good. Okay. We need this. This can go to this character. These 68 go to this character. Oh my god, the arcane weapons. They're not very useful, unfortunately. I don't think there's anything else I really need to put in there. Let's use up the nodes. Goes out of there. Use the XP node. And hold on to the rest of the stuff because nothing else really matters to put in there. Let us go to the machinist. Mechanic. Okay, we messed up because we didn't grab the cubes. We just want... Okay, we're gonna sort this so life is easier for the cubes. Alright, with this many cubes, we should be able to get everything to at least unique. I hope. We're getting rid of all the small stacks. Building up the pity for the big stacks to get them some quick upgrades to uniques. Yo, can we get a single unique? Just one. I don't think I was asking for too much, but apparently maybe I am. I saw that was triple line, and one of those was an attack, but don't care enough for that. We are going to unique on this thing, or it's either rolling 2 lines of attack power, which makes it equal to unique, or it's going to unique. There is no other options for this Onyx Maple Magnum. Damage 6%, strength 3% or 6%. There we go. Holy moly, that was hard to do. Now can we roll attack? Alright, there's the attack. Now, I did see the boss damage, but unfortunately this character is not bossing. It's literally all in preparation for just monster perks to go well with this character. So, like... We are not really hitting these uniques though, I will say that. This is going pretty piss poor. Okay, okay. We hit an attack, but it's not unique, so can we hit a unique instead? Or, you know, 9% attack. I will also accept that. So far, so bad. Ah, there we go. Attack power has been rolled. Alright, nice. Now let's get this weapon unique. I believe. 37 cubes in a dream. That was almost potentially better. Absolab Point Gun, by the way, is the name of this gun. Like, okay. It's a point gun, guys. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Point gun at target. Yes. Instructions in name. Character is not very lucky with the cubes, all I gotta say. We'll use the flames on this thing too, because the flame on the weapon is atrocious. Let's grab this. We want the pirate suit, and we want the pirate hat. Because we are using some garbage gear in those spots, so let's equip them with that, and it'll be a bit better. Wait, and then we go back to enhance, put this in, we go with this. Alright, do you get an attack roll? That's magic attack. 33 attack power. That is... Tier 4. Huh. Not useful. Storage room. We do not need the rest of the Apps armors on this, though. We can put those onto somebody with a better future. Well, not a better future, but somebody who actually needs them, I guess is a better way to say it. Okay, those characters are done, so I guess we're moving this way. I guess I can go to the Dark Knight, because the Dark Knight's literally wearing no gear, so let's give the Dark Knight some gear. Down here. And with those, we use that and this. We equip them because we have literally nothing equipped on this Dark Knight, so the Dark Knight's actually wearing some gear now. It's nice. And the last thing I want to check before ending stream for today is going on to this character here. We're going to check on Mystic Frontier. I don't know if I'm able to go yet. Okay, this one's done, so that means this should all be done. What do we, wow, these are some crap missions. Blackland. Well, I said they were crap missions, and they're really living up to the name crap missions right now. Holy moly. Alright, we're getting a blue pouch at least. It's a blue pouch. I'll take it. I mean, this is something. I think I need to roll higher than 1s and 2s for that. Okay, that's a lot higher. I think we overkilled it now a bit. That was close. Glowing, glowing, and blue. I guess we'll take the blue. And we're going to re-roll that 1, because that's kind of low. We did get a gold dice, though, so usually those are pretty OP. Make sure that your mission doesn't fail. Hopefully it's good enough, and oof, that was close. And we get an 8-hour Hennessy mission in this place. Okay, blue pouch and blue pouch. Which one's cheaper? This one, 16. Alright, game, thank you for the 16 difficulty mission. I don't think we could fail that. 23 for the second mission. Again, I don't think I can really fail that. We're definitely happy that these missions have been low-cost points for difficulty because we are not getting things that are useful for making us roll high. Holy, that was exactly 41. Jesus. The struggle bus was real. Anyways, that's going to be the end of the stream for today. We'll be back tomorrow with some more Maplestory, finishing up all the bossing. We'll be doing the Saren solo, doing all that good stuff. We'll see what happens. We also got some like missions. We got a bit of farming to do. Gotta finish up the event stuff before the reset. Quite a few things to do. But it should be easy to finish up tomorrow. As always, if you enjoy the content and you're not already following on Twitch, give me a follow on Twitch. If you're on YouTube, give me a like and a sub. And if you want to join the Discord, here's the Discord link on Twitch. And here's the Discord link on YouTube. As always, may you have a good rest of your day, night, or evening. And may RNG favor you better than it does me. Bye-bye!